Okay. Uh, Today let's learn the continuation of chapter 15 from your social science history. Well, in the previous class we have discussed some of the important points on bhakti movements, you know, and also we have discussed Islam and Sufism in India, right? So today let us try to cover Hinduism as well as Islam in Manipur. Well, when did uh, this Hinduism come to Manipur? Go. It is believed that during the time of King Kyamba, who was the king of Manipur from 1467 to 1508. All right. So during the time of his rule, he received a tiny Vishnu. Okay, Vishnu is a Hindu god. You can see from here, from the picture right here, is a Vishnu image. He received that image from Chaupa Ket Komba. Let us repeat again. Chaupa Ket Komba, who was the king of Pong. Pong was in Shan state in Burma. All right. So he received this, and not only that, uh, a Hindu Brahman. It was requisitioned. He was posted. Okay, because the kings of Manipur, they followed their traditional religion before the coming of this Hinduism. So they don't have much idea about this Hinduism. So a Hindu Brahman, a Hindu priest was posted, and from that very time a regular worship of Vishnu was started. Okay, so, and not only that, during other time it was confined only to the royal family. That means the Vishnu, the worship of this Vishnu was confined only to the royal, okay, the family members of these kings and the officials only. Others, they still follow their traditional religion. Well, but by the time of this Charai Rongba, who was also the king of Manipur from 1697 to 1709, he initiated into Vaishnavism or Vaishnavite Hindu, okay, from April 1704 by one of the Brahmins whose name was Krishnacharya. Let us repeat again, Krishnacharya. And this Krishnacharya was basically from Puri, Orissa. From the map, if you look at the map of this Orissa, Puri is located somewhere near the seaport here, you know, just to the eastern part of this Bhubaneswar. So he came from there. And not only that, Charai Rongba not only followed this Vaishnavism, or he started to embrace Vaishnavism through the preaching of this Krishnacharya, but also he continuously, or he patronized the traditional religion of Manipur. All right. So I'm sure you have understood up to there. Okay, Krishnacharya and traditional religion. By the time King Garib Nivas, he was also the king of Manipur from 1709 to 1748. You know, he started another form of Vaishnavism, which was known as Gaudiya. Gaudiya Vaishnavism was started by Chaitanya. You know, in the previous class we have discussed about this Chaitanya, right? He was from Bengal, and later on Ramanandi Vaishnavism was started by Ramananda. You know, okay, so the new faith became the official religion of the land. So by the time of this King Garib Nivas, in fact, uh, it became the official religion. In other history book, it is said that this King Garib Nivas, he burnt all the chronicles and all the histories and documents of Manipur because of the influence of the Vaishnavite missionaries or Vaishnavite priests from other states. Okay, and they told him that Manipur doesn't have any history except Mahabharata. Mahabharata, they were descended, or the Manipuri people were descended from Mahabharata, like that. So he started to believe that. That was a big mistake by this King Garib Nivas, okay, in terms of our uh, religiously as well as politically. Okay, he burned down all the chronicles, Chaitharol, Kambaba and all. Okay, so anyway, whatever it may be, the next king, the next ruler of Manipur was Bhagya Chandra. I think everyone might have heard about this Bhagya Chandra, King Bhagya Chandra or Maharaj Bhagya Chandra from 1763. He ruled from 1763 to 1798. Okay, he followed uh, like the his predecessor Gaudiya Vaishnavism. So the image of during his time, image of Sri Govindaji was carved out of a jackfruit tree. You know jackfruit, haibong. Okay, from Kaina Hill. Kaina Hill is located in Yaripok. If you go towards Yaripok side, you will be able to see this hill, and it was installed in the Langthabal Palace. At the time, their palace was Langthabal. Okay, see, you can see from the picture right here. This was the remnants of the Langthabal Palace. Okay, so that very image was installed in this Langthabal Palace in 1779. Okay, so it happens during the time of Bhagya Chandra. Next, so people began to adopt this religion, and not only that, after the adoption of this Gaudiya Vaishnavism, okay, they composed a famous dance drama which was known as Ras Lila or Rasa Lila or Ras Lila. So this Ras Lila is still performed in many occasions. So you can see from the picture, this is Ras Lila. Okay. So this sect of this Vaishnava faith or sect of this Vaishnavism, I have already mentioned before. The first one is what we call as Namandi. It was founded by one person whose name was Nimbarka. Okay, they believe that this Radha as the deity, as the only deity, and Ramanandi founded this. The Ramanandi's sect of Vaishnavism was founded by this Ramananda, which we also have already learned in the previous class. Okay, so they include this Ram, Sita and all. Okay, and Gaudiya, it was founded by Chaitanya right here in the picture, and so he emphasized Krishna as the Godhead. So they have this Vaishnavite faith, but their doctrine or their teachings are a little different from each other. So in that way, so this has been embraced by the kings of Manipur, and not only that, the kings of Manipur also made the state religion during their time. Okay, so another one is Islam. Islam is a name of a religion founded by Prophet Muhammad, and those who follow this Islam religion, they are known as Muslims. So Islam, how did Islam arrive in Manipur? Let us see. Khagemba, he ruled from 1597 to 1652. He took some of the war prisoners, okay, from defeated of joint forces of Kacharis and Muslims in 1606. So Khagemba had a war with these people, Kacharis as well as Muslim, in 1606, and he took some prisoners from them. Okay, most probably Muslim, including Muslims. So not only that, these Muslims in Manipur, they came at different times from Sylhet as well as Assam. Okay, Sylhet is just to the south of Manipur, near Bangladesh, border of Bangladesh. And not only that, these Muslims, those who came from Kacharis as well as those who came from this Sylhet, they took Manipuri women as their wife. Alright. And not only that, they also adopt this Manipuri as their mother tongue. So at present, currently, they are known as Meitei Pangan. Meitei Pangan means Manipuri Muslim. So you can see from the picture right here, these are the traditional attire or their Islamic dresses, okay, of these Manipuri Muslims. So during the time right from Khagemba, they have Pangan Shanglen. Pangan Shanglen means royal department of the Muslims. It was established to look after the Muslim by the king. Alright. So right from Khagemba, he instituted the office of this Qazi. Khagemba being a king, he has many offices, many departments, okay, military office, this and that office were there. So he also instituted an office which was Qazi. Alright. So what was Qazi? The Qazi, they look after the affairs of the Muslims, this office. Okay. They also look after the Islamic laws, promotion of social and religious harmony. Alright. So overall, the Muslims in Manipur, they follow their religion faithfully. Okay. Every day or they celebrate their festivals. They also pray many times a day. All right. And not only that, they also maintain their dress customs very, very strictly. Isn't it? So these are some of the important points on how the Muslims and how the followers of Islam in Manipur, they follow these things. All right. So I'm sure you have understood, you have got some of the points regarding Islam in Manipur. Okay, came during the time of Khagemba, started coming from Khagemba, the reign of Khagemba, and they also came at different times. Most probably they came from Sylhet and as well as from Assam, and they are known as Meitei Pangan in Manipur. Alright, so these are some of the important points. Read your textbook, learn all the notes which I have sent you in your WhatsApp group. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. May God bless you. Thank you so much for participating in this learning.